I'm 680 News Senior Business Editor Mike Eppel. It's been a volatile couple of trading days here to start the week on the markets. Yesterday, big sell-off. Today, nice bounce back, at least in the early going. All of these markets reacting to each and every Trump tweet on Twitter regarding U.S.-China trade. On Monday, we saw that meltdown on Wall Street related to the heightened tariffs that the U.S. has slapped on Chinese exports and China retaliating to some extent. Today, the U.S. president's Twitter feed included commentary about his relationship with China's president and talking about the fact that they'll likely meet next month at the G20 summit to talk about trade. Maybe a deal will be had between now and then, or maybe not. Investors calming down a little bit today, seeing a bounce back for some of the hardest hit tech stocks in the Wall Street trading activity. And again, volatility expected here for the near term. Transat AT hit a one-year high today. The shares of the Montreal-based airline and travel company moving to the upside. Just recently it announced that it was up for sale, but then yesterday we saw WestJet out of Calgary get bought out by Onex Corporation of Toronto in that private equity deal valued at $5 billion. So what does that mean for Transat's overall valuation and who might be a buyer for the company? Still a lot of unanswered questions, but investors thinking that the WestJet deal means to lead to a higher price for Transat stock price. We also saw Air Canada today hit a 52-week high, record high for Air Canada, in fact, as it's probably going to see more competition from WestJet at the same time. However, investors liking the looks of Air Canada. It's been one of the top performers on the TSX this year. Uber and Lyft finally seeing a lift in the share price of the ride-hailing company and Uber's underwhelming debut on Wall Street. 2 days of trade had seen the stock price drop dramatically. Today, a few buyers came back in, but it's still down substantially from its $45 per share list price of Friday last week. And Lyft is down well over 25% from its peak of about 6 weeks back. Some analysts are questioning the debut of both these companies in the volatile market that certainly has taken some of the shine off the stocks. But again, neither talking about any signs of making money anytime soon. And under that circumstance, investors reevaluating future prospects for both of those new entries to the market. Price for oil jumping today in reaction to more talk about unrest in Saudi Arabia's oil industry. The Saudis were talking about drone strikes on 2 of their oil facilities today. Details were slim, but at the same time, this comes after Saudi Arabia over the weekend talked about sabotage on 4 of its tankers in the Persian Gulf. All of this has led to quite a bit of volatility in the energy trade to start the week and a rising price for oil in today's trading in New York. And Bitcoin back above $8,000 US. All of a sudden, it's become the best performing asset class, if you want to call it an asset, of the year. Started the year at $3,500. It's more than doubled since then. Traders are trying to figure out why. Some say there's a lot of buyers out of China. Also, Facebook's recent signals that it might be looking at a consumer platform based on cryptocurrencies. Otherwise, the volatility persists, and still, because of that, difficult to gauge how it can be used specifically to buy and sell actual goods. From the 680 News Business Center, I'm Mike Eppel for City News.